Shalom, blessed talk when all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles, there was a great millstone, side touch to the whole fillet, it's pushing the truth, call folk on the with you, Sarah Charity. Alright, this the brother I'm on the bar from the Birmingham Camp, Alabama, on GMS. Just want to get to the sitting that's going to the times that we in, the beginning of sorrows, the great tribulation to come. Recently you starting to see, ramping, Lord finna ramp it up with these nations getting at each other, race wars, the hatred for, that nation against that nation is coming, and it's going to be more and more, it's just the beginning, but it's going to ramp up to where it's going to get more escalated. And you're going to see all hell breaking loose out here soon. So with that, we'll start off Matthew 24:7. For nation shall rise against nation, kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines, pestilence, earthquakes, and divers places. So nation shall rise against nation, mainly the two nations, Jacob, Esau, the Israelites, and the Edomites. It's going to be race wars out here between the two nations. There'll be other nations as well, but the main two in this instance is you so-called Negro Latino natives and the white people, the Edomites, the red people, man. Gonna be getting at each other, man. Out here in these streets, man. For all the killing and murder, and that's gonna be ramp it up. That the Lord gonna show you so-called Negro Latino natives more than these damn devil so-called white people, the red people, the Edomites. All your goddamn enemy, man. They're not your goddamn buddies, man. They don't want to be buddy with you, and it's been shown more and more. Brothers put out a video about these Nazi groups, coming together, joining hands, to go against whoever, In this case, gonna get you so-called Negro Latino natives, man. Let's not sugarcoat. Let's be what's up with that. They know what's up. They know what time it is. They know who you are. But you so-called Negro Latino, they still blinded to who you are. Y'all know who you are. Y'all still think y'all African Americans and so forth, but y'all the nation of Israel, y'all the Israelites. And these damn devils, these Edomites finna come down hard on you, man. They finna show what's up. They finna show y'all what's up, man. And like I said, time comes, Jacob, you so-called Negro Latino, y'all gonna fight back as well. Like I said, gonna be all out war and arc out here in these streets, man. And that's the time to come. All hatred, all that love and playing around and foolishness finna stop, man. The Lord finna bring a lot of death, hatred, to come, man. Chaos, And ain't nobody, and no man regard, and nobody gonna regard for nobody, man. And no sympathy for nobody in the times to come, man. But verse 8. But when it says back in Matthew 24:7, it says there shall be famines, pestilence, and earthquakes in divers places. Syrian, gonna be famines out here. Pestilence, diseases killing people, earthquakes, more and more be rampant, in Dallas place. So it's ramping up, man. The Lord's ramping things up in verse 8. And all these are the beginning of sorrow. So it's just the beginning, man. It's just the beginning of sorrows, because the scripture says it'll say it's gonna be a time since there was since in the nation. I think it was in Daniel, I'm not mistaken. I know Daniel, Matthew. I think it was in Daniel's. But when it says that, it's gonna be a time since there was a nation. So you can't really even put in mind what the Lord got in store for these wicked people in the world, man. And that's why, me, myself, and brothers, pass on down, we hope to be part of the number and to escape the judgment, the wrath of the Lord that He finna bring upon this earth, man, upon America and the world. So from now go to 2nd Ezra 15. For that, I ain't gonna make this too long. It's something short, but go to 2nd Ezra 15-14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. Verse 15. For the sword and their destruction drive nigh. One people shall stand up and fight against one another. Fight against one another. Fight against another, and swords in their hands. So yeah, that's what's gonna come, man. Because recently you had these back-to-back killings of Negroes again, man. Really all the tribes are catching hell, man. On Judah on down to Issachar, man. The Lord is making me known out there, man. The Levites out there, Levites, the Haitians catching it out there. Out there in Haiti, and the Judah, still getting shut down by these Edomites in the streets. Issachar dealing with the border situation. So it's just all around the tribes are gonna catch hell. Catch hell, be catching hell because of this damn devil, man. This damn Edomites, man. The devil, the so-called white man, is showing his true horns. Now people gonna wake up to know, hey, these are fucking enemies, man. We ain't finna they ain't gonna sugarcoat them. Lord gonna put the spirit on these two-thirds of Israelites, to go at these devils. Ain't gonna be like something. Gonna be all out war, man. Gonna be all out slaughterhouse, man. Now come, man. Only the Lord elect, man, gonna be Lord gonna lift up a standard for the elect. When these damn devils come down on the elect, man, that's teaching the word. Spiritual power. Lord gonna make ways for men of the Lord to be getting, disappear and reappear in another place, be in safety. Hey Lord, it's gonna be miraculous times we are going forward, man. Cause this devil's rulership is short, man. It's not long. We see how the days going by fast. This year over with. We're going to 2019. Things are speeding up, man. So me, myself, and the brothers, just teaching, and pass on down, just saying like, hey, shit, we here, can't turn back, just gotta hold on to what we have, which is the truth and knowledge and understanding of the Lord, and we can't fall back. We can't turn back from anything, man. That goes to me first and foremost. And just fight. Fight and believe. Keep the faith. And just pray to Yahweh Shah, keep the spirit on you and on me, and Lord, and y'all, and just hope Yahweh Shah have mercy, and we just hopefully be delivered and a great tribulation to come, man, because it's coming. And brother's faith gonna be tried up to time either being delivered in the chariots, or it had to be put to death. We face death. So with that, I ain't want to make this too long. This is what I'm going to that. By a nation shall rise. Nations are rising against nation. Times of race wars to come. Great tribulation. So with that, again, like our praises to Yahweh Shem, Shabbat Shem, Kakadash, to the apostle elders, to the Sisakian brothers, to the few Aqua sisters to do listen, keep the faith, and Yahweh Shah, keep fighting with that. Say Shalom.